And welcome back to some more Ark Survival Evolved. This is episode number 3. What's up, guys? Thank you so much for coming back. And we've got ourselves our dinosaurs from last episode, Bing Bong, and newly named Rain. I'm naming my dinosaurs after you guys in the comment section, so make sure that you leave it a comment. And who knows, you could be my next dinosaur. Let's get his, let's get a stamp. Yeah, you know what? A little health for the guy. Today's episode is going to be all about upgrading our life. We are upgrading today a lot of different things. So, first and foremost, I learned the recipe for some new body armor. We died last episode, so it gives us a good opportunity now to go into our craftables here. And instead of wearing that I think it was fiber-based armor, we can now go up to hide, which is great. All I need is hide and fiber, and we can start making that. And I have those things right here. A little bit of fiber. Little bit of hide. Might have to get some more fiber actually. But let's see what we can make really quick as far as our new armor. Some pants, a shirt, some gloves, some boots, and a hat. Now, of course, this is going to provide us with more protection, but the hide will also keep you slightly warmer than you would be without it. So if it's a really cold night, you won't take any damage. You're less likely to take damage from a really, really cold night, I guess, is the best way of putting that. You guys are gonna have to excuse my voice. I'm a little sick right now, but that's all right. We're gonna power through this. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Look at me go. Look at my new outfit. Oh boy, I look ridiculous. Let's see how I look. Hang on. Let's see how we look. Okay. Yes, we have a giant beard. We're gonna do something about that this episode. But there is our hide armor set, all geared up with my man beard and my cool bandana made of leather. This is all dead animal skin. It's not gross at all. I love wearing that. It's perfect. We got a fire going. That's we got some meat in there. Now the next thing we want to learn, we're going to upgrade our tools and our weapons today. And I used some of my engram points to learn the refining forge. So we're going to need some stone. We've got the hide. We've got the fire. We need some wood, flint, and stone. Let me see what I have in here real quick. There's some wood. Here's some stone. And here is some flint. Probably need some more flint. No, we can make it. We can make it. Excellent. Excellent. And this refining forge is going to allow us to cook this metal into metal ingots, and then we can actually start crafting some really good tools. So I'm just going to slap this guy down right over here in the corner. Why not? Just kind of out of the way right there. And then if we put some wood in there, and let me get my metal, we can then, where is it? Here it is. Here it is. We can then go ahead and start the process of upgrading all of our tools and everything once that all melts down. Now that's going to take a minute. That is going to take a minute. However, I killed a bunch of stegosaurus, and I think it was turtles that were dropping this stuff, and this stuff's super important if we want to learn the Pteranodon saddle today. All I need to do is get some fiber really quick, and we're going to go for a little flight. I'm going to show you guys the map. Let me get some fiber. Okay, guys, I have got enough fiber now. I should be able to craft the saddle. Oh, man, this is when Ark Survival Evolved starts getting really fun. When you can get around the map really fast, you can go explore a bunch of new areas, and you're in the air. You're pretty much safe. Now, you're going to have to land every now and then for some stamina. But that, just be careful where you land at. You should be fine. We got ourselves a level up, huh? All right. How about we do how about some fortitude? Fortitude, from what I understand, is going to help you with the weather conditions. So if you're in the snow biome, you're going to be able to withstand the cold a little more. If you're in a super hot area, you're going to be less likely to burn alive. Let me just take a little peek. I'm going to put some of this stuff back because we don't want to weigh down our bird, obviously. So let me just put the stuff that we don't need to go. We're just going to go on a quick little flight around the map. I'm going to show you guys some cool points of interest. And then after that cooks up, we're going to be making something called the smithy. And with the smithy, we're able to craft all kind of new weaponry and new armor and stuff like that. It's going to be great. Although we're fine with the armor we have right now, just for later on. All right, here we go, guys. Yes, we are actually flying. Look at us go. And you can go into first person mode if you prefer that. Stay in third person. However you want to do it, but here we go. We're flying. We can actually go over to our raft. You remember our raft from last episode? We got killed in the swamp trying to find some crystal. So now we can get to crystal super easy, and that's exactly what we're going to do. This thing obviously flies like you see here. Gotta watch its stamina. It's got its own stamina bar above all of my stuff, right above it. You see the stamina there. And as it gets low, you want to just kind of land and let it get stamina, because if you don't, it's going to start to auto land. And if you're really high in the air, I don't know if it still does this, If you're really high in the air, it starts to auto-land slowly, but eventually it just kind of gives up and throws you off. And if you're really high up, obviously that's going to kill you. So you got to be careful. Just always check its stamina. And then it does a barrel roll, which is a good attack maneuver. But it eats up a ton of stamina. As you just saw, its stamina went way down. So I'm going to land here. One thing I like to do is just kind of look at the area before I land. Make sure I'm not landing into a bunch of horrible things. But there we go. We'll just land here really quick and wait for the stamina. We'll be back at it. I'm going to grab some crystal. And I'm going to show you guys where I plan on living at. We're going to be moving today and building a new base. I'm really excited about that. But where I plan on living is probably going to be a disaster. We're probably going to die a lot, but we'll see how it goes. But right here is where I was trying to get to last episode. Right up top here, we find a little bit of crystal, which is exactly what I wanted, so we can make our spyglass. And I do have a mod for a super spyglass, so we'll have to see if I'm actually able to make that at the current level I am. Yeah, so I think we went... I don't know, I think we died right down there somewhere down in the swamp. It's down the hill a little ways, so we didn't quite make it up here. It was a good effort. Just didn't work. Are we gonna get crystal? Oh, I might need metal tools for this. Oh no, it gave me a little bit. All I need is a very little bit of crystal. Just a little, the littlest of crystal will do. Like, that's plenty right there, I'm pretty sure, for the spyglass. Now, this is the redwood forest right here. Such an awesome spot in the game. First of all, it looks completely different from all the other biomes. It's just, it's really cool. There's a lot of crazy ass animals that live in here. There's a cave that's in here. There's a little mountain that's in here that has all kind of different nodes for us to farm, like metal and things like that. Obsidian, I believe, is around here as well. As you can see, we're flying over like the mountain portion right there to our right. And it's really close to a swamp. It's really close to the snow biome. It's really close to the volcano, which has got a ton of resources as well. It's just a really good location. As you can see, there is a dire bear, which we will be trying to tame one of those at some point because I absolutely love those. And here we got ourselves a big old peaceful Mooseosaurus Rex, which is awesome. I don't know what it's actually called. And there's a new dinosaur in the game. Ark Survival just did an update, and it lives over here as well. So hopefully we find that guy because it is awesome. It's a tiger kind of an animal, and it climbs trees, and it does so many cool things. I was playing with him on my Twitch stream and absolutely fell in love with him. So I really want to get a hold of that for this series here. But this is a really rowdy ass area to try to live in. But right here, guys, this is the location of our new home. I think it's gorgeous over here. So we are definitely going to be building probably right up here on this lip. Is probably a really good spot. We'll have water down there, and it should just be a good time right here. It's going to get crazy though. Like, there's something called a microraptor that is going to be a nightmare for us. It stuns you, it makes you like paralyzed, and then it just attacks you, and until you become unparalyzed, it's got a pretty good chance of killing your face off. So yay, can't wait to find I thought I saw a microraptor jumping around. Look at the terror birds everywhere. There's mega piranha down here. This is stupid. Why would I want to do this? Well, we're doing it anyways. This is exactly where we're going to be living at. I can't wait. But over here is a crazy ass river where all kind of dinosaurs up and down the river. Like, you're just going to find a ton of different things we can tame in this area. This is why I want to live over here. But this river is absolutely insanity house. Banana bonkers. All the way from that way, as far as you can see, all the way around the corner here. It just gets crazy on this river. That's the volcano there. And then right over there, that obelisk sticking out is the snow biome. So just like I said, a perfect location. Oh yeah, and the swamp's just right where I'm flying at right now. Less than a couple hundred yards that way. So definitely we're going to be building over here. But first, before we come over here and start today's build, I need to go back to our base, and our metal should be cooked up, and we should be able to upgrade our tools, which is obviously going to help us build today. So let's head back to the house. And we are home. Hell yes. Let's go inside really quick. See how we did on our metal. I picked up some more metal. Ah, nice. 27. Okay, I picked up some more metal on the way back home, so let me throw that in there. Right here. Good. And we'll get that cooking up as well. That should be more than enough metal for what we're trying to do right now. I got another level up. Let's put it in health, because something tells me we're going to need some health for where we're going to be building at. So, for the smithy, let's see. I need stone, wood, and hide. I have all of that. I should have all of that. Stone, wood, and hide. Okay, well, there's the hide and there's the stone. But where's the wood? What the heck did I do with all my wood? Oh, I think I put it in here, didn't I? Yeah, sure did. Give me half that. Give me half of that. Is this enough? Yes, it is. Make the smithy. Oh, we're about to get into the good stuff. The good stuff of Ark. This is where this is where you stop being a noob in Ark and start becoming a better player. Once you get the smithy, things just get better and better from here. So we're just going to plop this down. I know it's kind of weird that I'm building all this stuff and then we're about to go build a new base, but this is kind of what you have to do. Like I said, you don't want to go anywhere until you're set up, and the smithy kind of marks that. All right, I'm set up now once I get the smithy going. So, all we've learned is weapons so far. But here they are. The metal hatchet, the pickaxe, and the pike. And that is what I need. So, where's my metal? We're going to throw that in there. And it also requires wood and hide as well. So, again with the wood. Let me go out and chop some trees down really quick. And we'll get some more wood. Okay, let's see. Let's make it. The melee. All right, so the pike. Oh, man. So this is going to take place of our spear. And you can't throw this thing, but it's so much stronger than those little flimsy spears. So that is such a good step in the right direction. Next thing we're going to do is the pickaxe. And we're going to do the hatchet. And they last longer before they break and less swings to take down like a tree or a boulder. Also, we'll be able to get a lot more metal when we're using a metal pickaxe. So that's perfect. We'll be able to get just a butt ton more metal. So I want to see what's in this miscellaneous spot here. Is that where my oh, the scissors. Give me the good stuff. Look, there's our new axe. There's our new pickaxe. And here is our new pike. Oh, yes, man. We are good to go. We're getting better. We're getting better. All right, so spyglass time. Actually, it's in the wrong slot. I like putting this in my 7 slots. That's where we'll put it at. All right, so if you see an animal and you want to see what its stats are, you just hold this thing. Okay. You just hold it. Where is it? Damn you. Aha! So now we know that's just a level 12, and we don't have to, like, even try to chase it around if we wanted to get that thing. But this is not the super spyglass. What the super spyglass does, which is the mod I'm running, that's currently, I can't figure out how to work it, would show me all of its stats. Its level, its health, and its torpor, which would tell me, you know, how long it would take me to tranquilize it and stuff like that. But unfortunately, I have to do some research, figure out why the super spyglass isn't working. But for today, that'll be good enough. So, I want to make these scissors now. It's important to me. We need a haircut, dudes. We need a haircut. So let me grab the metal we just cooked up, and let me plop it on here, and let's learn the scissors. Obsidian. Okay, never mind. We'll learn the scissors later, okay? Can't learn them right now. But for now, I think I'm going to go back over to the redwood forest, guys. I'm a little more protected than I was before. I've got better tools, better armor. And I'm going to head over there, and I'm going to get all the supplies I'm going to need for building, and then we're going to build ourselves a nice little cabin in the redwood forest. So, be right back. Well, as expected, I'm in the redwoods, and of course, everything is crazy over here. I had to fight off a bunch of nonsense before I could actually get started on building. But now we're going to start building, and I've got some stone foundations, and we're going to do a 2x6. I want a 2x4. We're going to put down some stone foundations, all right? If you want to build this same cabin, follow along with me at home. This is not my build. I looked up a cabin build. Ooh, might... All right, you know, we should be fine with this. We should be fine with this. I'm going to be facing the cabin that direction. So this will be our backyard right there, basically. Look at that view, man. Look at that. It's so nice when it's daytime in here. Look at that. It's just so good. All right, so we're going to start building in this direction here. Let's see if I can get them all down before we... See, it's a little close to the edge. I don't know if I like that, but I am a couple of... I'm a couple short of foundation. I miscounted. All right, here we go. Put that down. And then I need one more. I got to get some more supplies. I definitely miscounted. I'll be right back. Okay, so I think I have what I need to at least get the first floor done. So we're going to put that last piece of foundation down. And now we're going to add a front porch on. Let me just make sure. I think I can get them all on too. So the best thing you want to do when you're building, guys, is to make sure you're building on flat ground. And you won't have any problem snapping this stuff into place. If there was like an incline or a decline somewhere, I might not be able to do what I just did there. But now we have our front porch. This is the base of the house here. It's going to be a smaller house, but you know, I think it'll be fine. If not, we could do kind of a compound thing, right? It's facing the wrong direction. Damn it, lagging. Oh dear Lord, here we go. It's go time. You there! Stop it! Oh, it's mate boosted. It's got a friend somewhere. Be careful. Go, Pike, go. Ah! Ah! Oh my god. Okay, we killed it. We killed it. It's dead now. Thank you, Rain. Thanks for helping, bud. I got it. Daddy's got it. Where is he? You little bastard. There you go. Good boy, Rain. Have some meat. You earned that one. Here, have some meat. Well, you have a ton of meat on you. You don't need that much meat. Let me fix this door. This is backwards. Oopsie. Have to make another one of those, but no big deal. No big deal. So, we're going to put the door here. Now, how do I know which way that's facing? Damn it. Yes, there we go. That's what we want. And then we're going to do the other one right next to it. Just crafted another one real quick. So we'll have 2 doors like that. Okay. It's just a crazy place to live. We're going to have a lot of issues here. It's going to be hilarious. Every day we're going to have something trying to kill us. I plan on kind of doing a giant wall going around the property to kind of make it a compound. So we don't need to put everything inside of our house. We can have some of the stuff outside in the yard. You know, we'll just be like rednecks, living in the woods. It'll be fine. Everything's fine. Here, let's put some walls up. Is that right? Yep, that's right. Do one here. Boom, looking good. All right. Please face the right way. There you go. There you go. Up there. And then I think we'll do a window here. And then we'll come back in with that. And that. And window again. Kind of make everything even there. And we need more walls. I have just enough. Wow, I actually did count correctly. Hey, hey! And that's the first floor of the house so far. We're going to have a beautiful cabin. Okay, I think we can start building on the second floor now. And trust me, it's going to look a little weird right now, but it's going to look great when it's done. You're just going to have to go with me here, okay? So we're going to do a little balcony that'll be part of the second floor. And I think what we'll do is add a couple of windows on the front like that. And we're going to have some pillars, obviously, supporting that so it doesn't look weird. And then we're going to do some wood walls right there and over here as well. Keeping everything uniformed as uniform. I may switch these stone walls out for windows. I'm not sure yet. Not sure yet. Okay, so that is cool. I need to get these little corner pieces. Where are they? Right here. And right, where are you? There. And let's stick a couple on top here. I guess that goes like that. And then like that. There we go. All right. It's coming together. It's starting to come together. And then over here, we're going to want to put, I guess we'll do 2 windows here. And then now we're going to stick on the corner pieces on this side. So we'll have our angled roof. All right. And then we want to do the same on the other side. Hopefully I have enough to make 2 more windows. Looks like I do. And we're going to slap these on just like we did on the other side. Boom, bam. Nothing is attacking me right now, which is fantastic news. Every time I go to chop down a tree or do anything, I get attacked. It's this crazy-ass redwood forest, man. I tell you, it's going to be a lot of fun. So you can kind of see the frame of the house starting to come together. And now I'm just going to start filling in all these wooden walls. Shout out to Unite the Clans, by the way, for the lovely cabin tutorial that I'm going to be using on my server. Pretty much just copying exactly what he did. But that's what tutorials are for. You know, they teach you how to build stuff. But if you really have a good imagination, Ark is so much fun to just kind of figure out builds on your own and everything. And look at that, gang. It's starting to come together. We're starting to have a cabin here. Again, I'm going to have pillars there. So we're going to do a stone roof for contrast. Now I've got to get all the stone roof stuff together. I'll be right back. Okay, I think I'm ready to put the roof on. Let's see if we can slap it on from the inside here. Yes, we can. All right. So I think the stone roof's going to look pretty damn nice on here. And as you can see, we're almost done with our sweet-ass cabin build. Now, the front's going to be a little tricky. Well, I guess it won't be tricky. We'll see how it goes when I go to put the roof on the front portion. It should all snap together pretty nicely, I'm assuming. I don't know. We're going to find out here in just a second. Now, let's see. Can I get over there? Yeah, look at that. And then like that. And then hang on. I might need 2 more roof pieces. Or did it work? Yeah, we need 2 more. If you want to close that little triangle right there, I can get 2 more roof pieces and put it on. It'll make the inside look a little weird, but honestly, that's not going to be a problem. But as you can see, the log cabin is coming together quite lovely. All right, let's see. Is this going to work? Oh, yeah, it is going to work. Look at that. That looks much better now. Instead of having that gap there, it all snaps together perfectly. Nothing's clipping out over the back end. Yeah, I think we have ourselves a beautiful looking cabin here. Now, again, it's pretty small, but like I said, I plan on making a compound so we can have a lot of the crafting stuff outside. It's not going to be a big deal, but yeah, the ceiling's a little funky on the inside, but outside it looks awesome, so that's what I was going for. Kind of a cosmetic-looking house here. All right, let's do a pillar. It's not going to let me do it right there. I think we have to use I think there's a trick we have to use to get this pillar in the right spot. I mean, I guess you could put the pillar there, but that just looks stupid. It really does. So let's not do the pillar there. Okay, I'm gonna figure out the little cheat. I think if I put down one of these wood fence foundations right there, and put another one down. Come on, do it. Right there. I think now we can snap the pillars on where I want them. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, it kind of sticks out. It's not kind of. It sticks out, but it's definitely in the right spot now. Okay, so that's fine. It looks a little weird, but it's fine. It's fine. Now we're going to slap down, just for some cosmetic looks here. Little ramp there. Little ramp there. We're going to throw a couple doors on it as well. But first, let's throw down a railing for our porch. A railing for our porch. Oh my god, it's coming together. It's coming together. A cabin in the woods. Yes! I'd say that's complete. That is complete, minus the doors. And if I want to put window shutters on, I'd say that's a complete cabin. So I found a care package, guys. And in that care package had a couple of good things in it. It had a storage chest, and it had a cooking pot. Now the cooking pot we could use a lot later on to make some really cool, like, dyes and other very useful things. We could put that right out here on the porch, which would actually be perfect. And a good example of how we're not going to put everything inside the house. Now the chest, I'm thinking, I wonder, I was going to put chest up here and put a little ladder going up or something. But I might do something different up there, and we could just, I don't really know what I want to do yet with chest, so I'm not going to place this quite yet. But guys, I want to thank you so much for joining me on today's Ark Survival Adventure. We have upgraded our character. We have moved out into the redwood forest and have a dope-ass cabin now. Let me know what you think of the build. And building is part of Ark. Not every Ark episode is going to be adventure. Hopefully you guys didn't get bored to death with this one. And by the time we come back for the next episode, I'll have it all decorated inside. We'll have our forge here and our smithy here. And we're going to be taming some really cool dinosaurs on the next episode. Smash the like button if you enjoyed today's episode. And I will see you next time.